Hey guys, and welcome to episode 122 of the Upper Late Podcast. My name is Scott Ellis. I'm joined here by Tim McGavick.
That's perfect.
Yeah,
right?
You nailed it.
Episode 122.
That's
Home
it.
run, bud.
Also joining us is Tyler Switalski. Hi. And Adam Franey.
Hey guys. I'm
Glad-
staring at my mustache.
Still
on the
nervous.
monitor,
I
not
can't
really.
look at it.
Donate now. November.ca.
Yeah,
Please.
November, please, God.
I want it gone.
Let this be worth it.
What about this cool racing stripe?
Oh, cut it off
Oh,
now.
you have some dirt there.
Let's run down some of the topics we're going to discuss on this week's episode. As usual, we're going to discuss the last movie we watched this week. We got a couple trailers to discuss as well. We got Rampage,
Oh.
starring The Rock.
Mm.
He's going to fight some giant creatures.
We're gonna do
Got
something
him.
actiony.
Yeah. We got a little Deadpool 2 teaser as well. And we got a little thriller, horror, I guess you could say, with Emily Blunt and Jim from The Office,
Husband-wife duo.
called The Quiet Place. So we're going to get to those later. As well, if you did like this video, leave a like on it. Leave a comment below in the comments section if you want to join our discussion about these topics. And of course, subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. We do appreciate the support there. And that out of the way, Tim, what do you got for us this week?
Oh, I got something good, guys. Last few weeks I've
Never
been
better be
slacking.
I know you have been.
Last few weeks were like Men in Black 3,
Mm-hmm. What
Oh,
happened?
Rambo
Ozark.
First
Oh.
Blood Part 2.
Like,
What the fuck?
Oh, yeah, disgusting.
I had Ants a couple weeks before that.
Oh.
This week, though,
What is wrong with you?
sweaty.
4 Christmases. I'm kidding.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
I
I was upset. I was gonna
2017 little movie called Brigsby Bear. Brigsby
think
Bear.
I've heard of
Brigsby
it.
Bear.
Is that like about a mascot? Is that a mascot?
It's about a kids' TV show. So this was written by Kevin Costello and Kyle Mooney, directed by Dave McCary, starring Kyle Mooney, Mark Hamill, Jane Addams, Greg Kinnear,
Oh, your boy!
Matt Walsh,
boy!
Ryan
Mommy!
Simpkins,
Mommy!
Jorge Ledenborg Jr., Michaela Watkins, and Claire Danes.
Kyle Mooney, is that the SNL guy?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Looks very Frankish.
There's a character with a giant head in it, so yes. When a kids' television show abruptly ends, its biggest fan, Kyle Mooney, sets out to make a home film to ensure the story of Brigsby Bear ends.
Pretty sure there's a Family Guy episode about this.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I won't give
Yeah.
away the twist, even though it literally happens within the first 5 minutes.
Oh.
But there's a reason why this character.
The twist is at the very beginning?
Do you want me to tell you then? Just
I've never-
No, it is?
yes.
That's so
There's
weird.
a twist. There's something that happens within the first 5 minutes that I didn't know going in. Yes?
Just don't
No?
say it. Don't
Okay.
say it.
No.
Anyways, there's a reason why the show abruptly ends, and there's a reason why he is such a major fan of it. That gets explained. So I can't really talk about the movie a whole lot if I'm not going to talk about that. But it's a really good movie. It's like a
Feel good?
yeah. It's like it's not like schmaltzy feel good. Like it's
Okay.
just like it's very like real. Even though it's like this really odd subject that's happening.
Can Kyle Mooney act? Like, is he good in it?
Yeah, the thing is, again, I can't really explain why. I'll just say he's been sheltered,
Okay.
and because of that, his social skills aren't the best.
I'm assuming it's like
Is this
the
Room
Amy
sequel?
Schmidt kind of thing, or Kimmy Schmidt kind of thing.
It's like Room sequel, yes.
20 years later.
She's
So-
been like living under a rock for like
Yes,
yeah,
so he's
stuff
been
that.
so he's been like sheltered for a bit, and his social skills are a little bit off, and that's why he's been like super into this TV show that
I was gonna say that.
was his pretty much his only form of
Right,
entertainment.
that was his access.
That was his
to the
access,
world.
So some stuff happens.
It's a comedy, like a dark comedy, or
Yeah, no, it's not. It's not a dark comedy.
No, okay.
Like it's a very light movie.
okay.
A couple like
Quirky.
tension moments. It's more quirky, like
Very light Mooney.
it's a very light movie. Yeah. But Greg Kinnear's great. He plays a.
Oh, awesome!
Oh, GK.
Yeah.
This guy loves him.
You're a Kinnear fan, right?
Apparently,
Gee, Kenny.
He plays like a cop, and he's really good. Matt Walsh. I don't know if you guys. He's a character actor. Like I can't picture what I've seen him in, but
Matt Walsh.
Can I?
he's very good. He plays like a
Absolutely.
dad in it. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I've seen him. If I show you a picture, you know exactly who he is.
Okay.
He's in a bunch of stuff.
Mm.
But yeah, it's just like a really like
Steve.
really nice little movie. I really liked it. It's kind of like
Is it on Netflix?
Yeah,
It is.
it's on Netflix.
Brigsby
Yeah.
Bear.
Yeah.
What?
The poster's great.
Interesting.
Yeah, I heard earlier in the year people were kind of raving about it.
A
Like
little bit
in
of
the
buzz, a little
underground.
indie.
Yeah, it's like a really nice like indie movie. It's kind of like
Like Frank.
yeah, it's like Frank, like Little Miss Sunshine. Like it's a nice
That type of
independent movie. Like characters are really, really awesome. Performances are like good from everybody. Writing's really smart and clever. It's well directed. It's well shot. The
Seems like it went under the radar a little
score is really good in it too.
Oh,
Some nice stuff.
What are you hitting it with?
I'm here with a 4.
wow.
Yeah, I
a
really liked
solid
it.
flick.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's very interesting.
solid.
Again, I don't want to like reveal the twists,
Okay.
but
All right.
it was interesting.
Interesting.
Like the catalyst for the story is very interesting.
Interesting.
I liked it.
Gotta add that to the queue.
All right.
Had it, man.
Ty, what do you got for us this week?
Oh,
He's been talking it up
guys.
all day at work.
This should be fun.
No, I don't have a second one. I like this.
Don't
game.
do that
I
shit
like this
again.
game.
Don't do that shit again, man. You fucking freak.
I was planning on watching a movie that was going to throw you guys totally off. I'll save that for next week because I didn't get a chance to watch it.
Like
It
a
was
good movie?
It was too long.
Oh.
So I picked a movie this morning. Woke up, little 100-minute film, which I love.
Wow.
Yeah,
Hour 40 one
I
would
like
say.
90.
Yeah.
90 minutes are great.
yeah. See if you guys can guess
88,
this.
man.
The adventures of high school and junior high students on the last day of school in May of 1976.
Dazed and confused.
Dazed and
I was gonna say,
confused.
Dazed and Confused.
Fucking
No shit.
love
Dazed
it.
and confused.
Dick Link. Right.
Yeah,
Dickie
directed by
Links.
one
Dick Link?
Link Dicklater.
Yeah.
Wrong.
Which I think I wrote that down wrong.
Yeah.
Close.
Yeah, starring
Plethora.
plethora of actors. Jason London, Wiley Wiggins,
Wiley
which is
Wiggins.
Just, which is just fun to say.
Last week, my last scene, he starred in it.
Unintentional ties tie-in also, by the way. Affleck.
Justice League Review.
Didn't even
comes
recognize him in the movie until after.
The cricket bat.
Yeah, just going ham on some
Those freshmen.
freshmans. McConaughey, there's a mosquito. McConaughey, Rory Cochrane,
studio
Mila
list.
Jovovich, Joey Lauren, and her name is cut off, so I'm not going to try to say that name. Sean Andrews, Adam Goldberg, who I love,
Oh, sweet.
a fellow Jew, do love him. Anthony Rapp, who
Anthony
was
Rapp?
funny. Yeah, he was very funny in it.
Was he in the news with the
Spacey.
Kevin
This is,
Spacey?
this is the biggest. Why? What was he in the news for Spacey?
He's the one that.
He's the one that broke the Kevin
Move
Spacey.
on, guys.
Really? That was him?
That was
I
him,
think
yeah.
we should,
Shit. Okay.
Says the guy who made 2 jokes last week.
last
Yeah.
episode ever.
Yeah,
We
like
haven't posted it yet.
had no idea all these actors were going to be in this until I actually put it in. Also, Mila Jovovich has like maybe 3 words in the movie.
This before it was way. This is way before
She's
she
like-
did anything.
That's how I
She's
like
like on the title, like she's like on like the cover of the movie. Like her name is like mentioned. Yeah, and then she says like 3 words, and she's like in
It's probably like
no
a
scene.
recent cover where like she's
Mhm.
a much bigger star
Yeah.
now.
Definitely.
So-
Well,
So that threw me up. But this
The
was
Criterion on cover is
Bigger
nothing like
star.
that.
This
Yeah.
was a this is a fun movie. It was almost like a slice of life movie. Almost.
Oh,
Linklater
I was
does
gonna say-
slice
Wait,
of
wait, wait,
life.
wait, 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 wait.
It
Almost.
is. It literally
This is literally a slice of life
I don't think
movie,
so.
and
I don't think so. I don't think it was a slice of life movie.
May I just
Okay.
suggest that because you like it, you're denying
I
that
don't.
it's a slice of life.
this is like
I have no-
quintessential slice of life movie.
I don't know what you're talking
like when
about.
Tim loves a
it's
comedy.
literally a
and
day
he's
in the
like,
life.
No,
It's
No,
literally
no.
24 hours.
can't be a comedy because I love it. So it's
I don't think
it
so.
just doesn't.
I'm not gonna. It's my last scene, so I'm gonna say that it's
Right.
not.
Yeah, you know what?
So it's,
I
I'll make the
each
rules
their
here.
own.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can defy what the genre
You
is.
can deny the people who made it.
Yeah.
I thought this was a lot of fun. I really liked it. It's
All right.
so, okay. So I'm waiting for Matthew McConaughey the entire movie. I'm like, did I miss him or something? Like, this movie so old? It's '93. So I'm like, is it so old that maybe I saw him and I didn't recognize
His
him?
breakout role, his first like movie, basically.
Yeah, it was like,
Wooderson, bud.
and so like I'm just like waiting for him. Like I don't see him. And all of a sudden, all right. And he just pulls up in this car. I'm like, nope, never mind. There he is.
That'd be fast.
He looks exactly the same, just a little younger, rocking a weird mustache.
Gross.
Yeah, but this was a fun movie though. It had a very like 16 Candles kind of vibe to it. Like it had like it's just like just-
John Hughesy.
yeah, very John Hughesy. I really enjoyed it. Now what do I love in movies? What's my big thing in
Classic
movies?
rock soundtrack.
Soundtracks.
Yes.
Come together.
Tie-in.
Johnny Depp? He's not in it.
He's not in this. Usually it's either Johnny Depp, colors, or rock and soundtrack.
Shit.
Um,
shittiness.
That
was
soundtrack.
The movies
You
suck.
mentioned Johnny Depp, yeah.
And the movies are shit.
Guys, not when I'm
My
doing
man!
not when I'm doing my review. Okay. Now I'm sad. This had one of the best soundtracks I'd ever heard. Like,
Amazing.
fire.
Did Flea have a cameo in this? Or
Flea did not have a cameo.
That
in
would have
this.
done it for
that
you.
would have made it like an
Good
Insta
call.
5.
Good call.
Like Insta Sweetie 5.
He does love Flea
but, yeah.
cameos.
What did we see recently that he had a cameo
Baby
in?
Driver.
Baby Driver.
Oh,
and then
my own Private
Idaho.
Yeah.
And then
Fuck.
Fear and Loathing.
Yeah.
God.
I just
Yeah.
watched Point Break. He's in that, I think.
No, it's Anthony
Anthony
Kiedis.
Kiedis.
Yeah.
So close.
Oh my God, Chili Peppers are amazing.
No Flea and Days and Confused.
No Flea and Days.
He
and
could have
Confused.
been in it.
Yeah,
Lost.
instantly
Lost.
down a star.
Yeah,
like
missed opportunity.
one reel down.
The fuck, Richard.
Somebody call up Flea and just get him in more movies. Yeah, no, this was a really fun movie. All the performances that were great. Ben Affleck was just crazy in this. Like I didn't even recognize him. Like he looks super young in this.
That's the douche jock.
Yeah, like a complete
Yeah.
jackass.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, everyone was
Perfectly
just
cast.
Yeah, I think he was great.
Perfect meathead.
I'm gonna have to give this it's a heavy 3.
Heavy
Bordering a light 4. I
What
want to
did you
rewatch.
like about
Didn't you like it?
Heavy
Not
3
a
then.
negative word spoken.
Not-
Heavy 3.
I don't know. It's just one of those movies.
That's
like,
a slice of life. What's the point?
It's not a slice of life. It's not a slice of life.
There's no point to it.
It's no. You know what?
What's the point?
I fucking hate
We don't want to bully you.
you guys are bullying me right now.
You're not gonna say anything bad about it and give it a heavy 3.
That's a light. That's a light 4.
All right, there
It's
you
a
go.
light 4.
There you go. That's
That's
fair.
a little-
It's a light 4.
That's
You
a
can't say anything bad about it. It's at least a 4.
It's just
in
the
my
slice of life suspicion.
Adam Goldberg. Now, see, if you say it again, it's going to go down to a heavy 3. Stop it.
Yeah.
But I thought Adam Goldberg was just hilarious in it, though.
He's great in everything he does.
Yeah, like
I don't remember him.
I love the way he talks and just like
he's
Yeah.
hilarious. Just Saving Private Ryan.
Yeah.
Fargo.
Oh, so good.
Season 1?
Haven't
Fargo?
seen it.
He's firing it.
Punches that guy.
His
He
intimate
punches that guy and then
Just
like
punches that guy.
I'm gonna punch this guy and then everyone's gonna step in and stop it. Punches the guy and no one steps in. Gets the crap kicked out of him.
Amazing.
Great scene.
Allow me to
All
Great
right,
scene.
Adam.
take over.
What do you got for us, bud?
See if you can guess this little puppy.
Does that mean I have one in the bank where I can just watch a shitty movie now?
No.
No.
It's not how it
Bad
works.
boy.
Spray.
Stop
it.
NASA.
Apollo 13.
Gravity.
So I know you just bought it for like $3.
Must devise a strategy to return Apollo 13 to Earth safely after the spacecraft undergoes massive internal damage, putting the lives of the 3 astronauts on board in jeopardy.
Gravity.
Has one of the most famous movie lines of all time.
I call it good gravity.
Okay.
But Houston, we have a problem?
Yes. Incredibly famous.
Yeah, I was astonished.
Yeah.
I was like, that's where this came from.
Houston?
We have a problem.
We have a problem, Houston. Directed
Never
by
seen this
Ron
movie.
Howard.
Yeah.
Oh, you haven't? Well, I have.
Just never got around to it.
I have it on Blu-ray. I
Yeah,
haven't seen it.
I hadn't got. It's,
It's just one of those movies.
I mean, I saw it when I was like 14. So I should see it
Yeah.
again.
That was
probably.
like 30 years ago. Christ.
I saw it in
Jesus.
theaters
Yeah.
before opening day. Went in with my
1995.
NASA Space Camp shirt.
It's incredible.
One with your kids.
Starring Tom Hanks, Bill Paxton,
Oh.
Kevin Bacon,
Oh.
Gary Sinise,
All your favorite 90 stars.
Ed Harris.
Oh.
It's just charisma.
That's
overload.
literally
Is anyone
critical.
alive anymore?
Ed Harris?
Sorry.
Gary Sinise?
Oh, he's still bumping.
Excuse me.
It was a low blow. I'm sorry.
That was fucked up.
Jesus,
Just
man.
kidding. Tim edit this out.
Nope.
Nope. Yeah, I wanted to see what Ron Howard could do with a space movie. As we know, Han Solo, Get Hype. Very good film. Very good little film.
Yeah.
Thrilling?
Pretty thrilling
Yeah.
for Vanilla King Ron Howard. It wasn't too vanilla. It was a little vanilla. It was a little bit. But the performances were amazing. Tom Hanks, awesome. Gary Sinise, awesome. Bacon, the whole gang. Lieutenant Dan from Forrest Gump.
Oh.
He's
Yeah.
yeah. I thought he was great because he plays an interesting role. He's like kind of their bro astronaut that can't go with them because his health is like in jeopardy.
Is he in a wheelchair again?
No,
Oh.
no. Yes, that would have been great.
I think I've seen part of this.
I feel
Like on
like
TV somewhere.
even I felt
Oh,
that
yeah.
way watching it. I was like, I feel like
You're describing
everyone's seen this.
Gary Sinise's character, and I'm like,
Can you picture him with like a microphone on?
Yeah,
I've seen part of this on
Headphone?
TV. At some
Like a
point.
headset. Yeah.
Like on Spike, it must have been playing.
Yeah,
And it came in
that
It's like
kind
a
of-
classic like Spike TV
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I just thought it was very well done. The sequences when they're in space,
Space sequences, yeah,
stranded, are like really well done. Super thrilling.
Better than Gravity?
Are there like is there CG in it, or is it like all like? Is it mostly done practically? Like...
Yeah, I don't know if they use miniatures. The CG looked great. That's what I was gonna say. 1995. I like don't even understand how it looks.
Did
so
CG
good.
exist then?
Apparently, unless they use miniatures. Like I don't know.
Special effects existed.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
period effects.
The like Ron
CG.
Howard says the liftoff scene where they actually go into space is his proudest achievement as a director. He's like, it's cinematically, it's the best looking thing I've ever done. So I was just reading this, getting hyped for Han Solo. Tom Hanks.
Just reading
Not
this
too late to recast. Am I
Oh.
right? Hanks Solo. Yeah.
Terrible. Terrible.
Yeah. I just don't have much bad to say, but there was some heavy-handed
Probably a heavy 3 then.
stuff.
Does it get super emotional in
It's
the
a
end?
slice of life.
That's one thing I noticed about like 90s, like
Yeah.
these types of movies, like super over the top, like emotion.
Music
at the end.
like swelling.
Yeah, that like orchestral
Yeah.
swell.
Yeah.
For like, oh my god.
Like they're trying to make people
They're
cry.
gonna
Or something.
live.
Feel like your chest like getting just tighter. It's like, oh,
Yeah, and
yes.
like Tom Hanks explaining to his kids like how he's going into space with like this little shuttle toy, and like, Dad, are you gonna be okay? I hope you live up there. It's just
I
like
like it when you do that.
cringe.
It's like Deepwater Horizon. Right?
Actually,
It's the same thing.
yeah.
right?
Funny thing, I was reading. I thought this myself. There's a scene where Tom Hanks' wife in the movie loses her wedding ring down the drain in the shower, like
Devastating.
as he's like going up in the liftoff, and I'm like, really, Ron, that's a bit heavy-handed, bud. And apparently, true, actually happened. Like the wife said that, like her personal account that actually happened.
Oh, is this your story?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't
Paul
know that.
15? Oh yeah.
Oh,
Are you serious?
I didn't know.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was based on it. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
It's very much a true
Mosquito
story.
man.
Got it. Wow. You.
Good job.
Murder.
Yeah.
You are welcome.
Ooh. Sorry, I just have to keep down my. Yeah.
Going off rails.
The Zero G was amazing.
Oh, yeah, looks good.
Yeah. Ronnie called Spieley and he told him to put them in one of those planes where they can, like, they built the entire set
on a plane.
in the plane, and it was just like.
You mean the Tom Cruise Playhouse?
Yes, the TC fun ride.
The fun jet.
Amazing. So that stuff was awesome. Like all practical, obviously, like practical set, and then them actually like floating around. It was great. Give it a 4.
Nice.
Wasn't for the heavy-handed, like a little bit of cheese, you know, a little bit of heavy-handed stuff.
It's a little high for having nothing bad to say about it.
Yeah, so
At least heavy for it, right?
6 out of 5.
Right. That's what I thought.
I'm in. 6 for Ron.
I watched a little flick this week. A little Criterion flick.
Of course it was.
Surprising.
Aren't you
I got a lot to go through. I got a lot to go through.
Yeah,
Okay?
do you have the entire inventory?
Yeah. What do you want? What do you
a whole
want?
like, like your entire like bed shelf is dedicated to just Criterions. Like it's like it goes like
Sick.
His mattress is full of Criterion.
Yeah, it's
His
stuck-
back
I
is
mean,
ruined.
his entire
You're like a
bed
drug
is
dealer of
Criterions.
both
This
Criterion.
I can't stop.
This film is interesting because it served as inspiration for one of Quentin Tarantino's films.
I'm in.
Kill Bill was the film
I'm
that this was
Assuming this is
that was inspired by this film.
assuming this is an Asian movie.
This is an Asian film.
Safe bet.
Asia, some sort of Asian flavor.
Lady Snowblood is the name of this film,
Lady Snow.
and it's the story of this girl who.
Sounds like a gaming handle.
Yeah.
Yeah, that could work. It could work, like World of Warcraft or
Yeah,
something.
Lady
you know.
Snowblood.
Yeah.
Shit, I'm taking that.
I instantly thought
I
of
swear it's
Uma
taken right.
Thurman.
No, it's mine.
It's directed by Toshiya
Listen,
Fujita and starring Maiko Kaji as the star,
Sure.
Lady Snowblood, who basically her mother, the character's mother, was like raped, and her like father and brother were killed, and she's on this like
It's a very light
revenge.
movie then.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's
Slice of life.
yeah.
came out in 1973, so it's like this grindhouse type movie.
Very Tarantino.
Very, and you can tell. I mean, it's not a Tarantino movie, right?
Yeah,
but there's all these like zoom shots.
What year is this?
73.
73. Okay.
So like, there was a lot of that in Kill Bill too. Like like the zoom in. And so I don't know. It's a cool movie. It's like very like gory. The fake blood. There's like this like tomato juice like spray. And like
it's like a perfect fan, like just spraying.
Yeah. Just crazy in that regard. And like the classic like stab someone right through the chest, and then you can kind of see that it's like
underneath the arm.
Like underneath the arm, like sticking out the, like I don't know. It's a fun.
Charming.
It's a fun movie.
It is.
Yeah,
it
really?
is.
It's a fun.
There's rape and murder in it. It's a
romp.
movie.
It's a real romp.
Good.
But yeah, it's just like Kill Bill. It's like a revenge tale. So she's going. There's like it does these like shots, very Tarantino, where like it would like pause on like there's these 4 people that like attack her like family, and it like does like a freeze frame on them and like shows their name, and they all like they all look a little bit different. They all like have their own like distinct like sort of like I don't know like look like they're very like comic booky almost like.
One guy's an eye patch.
Yeah, really visually like
a couple notches in their eyebrows. Like.
Yeah, and so she goes on this like revenge trip to like kill each one of those like people, and
exactly.
Yeah,
so it's exactly like Kill Bill.
Crazy, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, there's not much to say.
Did she drive a yellow pussy wagon?
No pussy wagon.
That's what's missing. That's what's missing.
But the lead actress, the lead actress was great.
Uma.
And no.
Oh,
Miko.
Sorry.
Miko Kaji.
Well done, Tim.
And just the action sequences were fun. Just her just like kicking ass.
Sick.
And just murdering people and savagely, just with fake blood everywhere.
Sick.
Yeah, I'll give it 4 to 5.
Nice.
All right. Check it out.
Has a 100% on Rotten Tomatoes.
It does have 100%. Now, also like Kill Bill, although I know Tarantino initially wanted it to be one film, but split it into 2 because it was too long.
Someone made
on Criterion, I have the complete Lady Snowblood, which is 1 and 2. There's like 2 movies basically.
Volume 1 and 2.
It's not quite like that. I forget, the other one's like something of Vengeance.
Oh, it's like an actual sequel?
It's an actual sequel.
Oh, okay.
Have you watched both?
I only saw the first one. I only got time for the first one this week, but I'm definitely going to be checking out the second one.
Sweet.
Fun little grindhouse Japanese action romp. Moving on, we got a few trailers to discuss. Let's start off with a little Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson action flick.
Which one is this one?
This one is probably the 3rd this year. What do we get?
I'm counting 6 or 7.
How many action films have you done?
Past Days.
Past Days, got Jumanji coming out.
Yeah. This one looks like he walked off the set of Jumanji.
This one looks like he walked off the set of like San Andreas.
Like they shot San Andreas and this back to back. Same director.
Yeah.
But this film is called Rampage, based on a classic arcade game. Rampage. Tim, what do you think of this? He's fighting a giant albino gorilla.
I don't know if it's silly enough. The trailer's kind of serious. There's a couple funny moments.
It looks like a joke, but like not.
But
enough.
yeah, they should have gone like full
camp.
Full camp with this. I think is probably the right way to do it, because the game is like super colorful. Like it's not like a real looking gorilla and a real looking crocodile or whatever he is, a giant lizard.
Wolf as well.
There's also giant wolf,
giant gorilla.
But yeah, it could be like mindless fun, I guess.
My favorite.
It's not a lot to say. I will say I was good until I saw from the director of San Andreas. I was like, oh no.
Have you guys seen San Andreas though?
Yeah,
I heard it's terrible.
It was not good.
I saw it. Sucked.
Yeah. Again, I said
pretty.
So that's a little sad. The effects are pretty good on the creatures, I will say. The gorilla looks pretty good. So does the wolf. Looks pretty cool too. Yeah, they look great. Some of the destruction looks pretty good.
The fuck, are you in?
I don't know if I'm in.
Is it the gorilla thing? Because you love Planet of the Apes.
I do love Planet of the Apes.
Is that
it winter?
It's winter.
It's winter.
Oh, shit.
I don't know if I'm in. I think it's The Rock is throwing it off, because The Rock is like in like comedic action movies, and I don't see a lot of comedy in this, so it's throwing me off.
What is like Michael K. Williams, starring Michael K. Williams, or like fucking one of your boys,
Be in.
starring Ben
Omar.
Mendy,
Yeah.
starring Mads Mikkelsen.
So I'm on the fence.
On the fence.
I'm expecting it to be shit, but it could be a fun romp.
Naturally.
Ty, what do you think? What do you think of this Rampage? Are you in?
Yeah, no, I'm out. This looks like cookie cutter.
I'm way off balance on this one.
Yeah, like, it just feels like this does not like this
I
isn't
think
good
it
to
looks
me.
like shit. And you,
Yeah,
fuck.
yeah. Is there a rock action movie coming out? No, I don't think it looks good. Yeah, this just looks like cookie cutter. Like it's gonna be, those like style over substance movies. It looks like that, but like with no style kind of thing. It looks like there's gonna be like
Hey, no style, no substance.
yeah,
movie?
yeah, one of those.
One of those shit movies.
Yeah, one of those like vanillas with the sprinkle on top. There's no vanilla. There's no sprinkles. It's just there. It doesn't. It looks like it's just gonna be black to me.
I'm expecting that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if
It
like
looked like a Mighty Joe Young, but but not at all. Like it's weird.
Right.
Like I thought like that's what it was going to be about. I didn't know Rampage was a video game.
Yeah.
So
So yeah.
You didn't know?
no.
You literally take on the
Love it.
like you play as like a giant gorilla or crocodile or wolf, and you just like destroy a city.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
As
Yeah,
the
I-
armies like coming down.
I learned something too.
I do agree with you, Tim. I think it could have been more like wacky and funny,
Yeah.
and just take advantage of that. Like we all know what kind of movie this is,
Yeah.
so just embrace it.
Yeah.
Like you don't try and be serious because it's a
Steer
little
into the
ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's a little bit ridiculous.
Yeah.
So why not just embrace it? I don't know. I think it's gonna be pretty bad,
Yeah.
personally. But
Yeah, I agree.
like I will say, like the effects of the creatures looks good, but I mean, I don't know what is it about The Rock. Like I guess he does good at the box office. Like they're doing all these action movies,
Biggest
He's
movie
got
star on earth. Apparently.
massive
Yeah.
charisma,
Highest
but
paid last year.
But this was like they could
Doesn't
have
mean you're the
cast
best.
anyone in it though.
Yeah, I'm saying
It didn't have to be the Rock.
actually
in
probably be
this.
better if he wasn't in it.
Yeah. If they casted somebody else, I would probably be in.
but
Like, I
then
love
then
The
they
Rock,
but then they wouldn't have got the budget to do that good of CG,
Yeah, CG with
right?
shit.
Like
Catch 22.
The Rock
Yeah.
allows having Dwayne Johnson allows you to do certain things with the budget, right?
Yeah.
'Cause they're like, okay, we can
Gravity.
expect this much box office, so then we can budget for this much
True.
and all this stuff. So I don't know.
You're out.
I was gonna say it looks fun, but it doesn't.
Yeah.
It looks so serious. I'm like,
That's
what
why I'm
the
kind of thrown off by
fuck?
it.
I thought it was gonna be like a crazy, over the top romp, and I was like, yeah, this could be hilarious.
Well, like bright green alligator.
Yeah.
I was
But
thinking
it's
like
just, so
like
serious.
Pacific Rim kind of thing, like giant, like have
Yeah.
fun with it, big monsters, but like it looks like safe and not funny.
Damn.
Yeah.
Adam don't have much to say. Eh?
Style over
That's it.
substance. with
Moving
no
on.
style.
Let's change pace. We got a little thriller, I guess you could say, horror thriller, starring Emily Blunt,
Mhm.
Crazy
and
John
Krasinski,
Mhm.
and some other people, some kids. A Quiet Place is the name of this film. I'm gonna start off. I think the sort of conceit of this film is that these characters are trying not to make any noise, or else some creature is gonna attack them, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And I like these sort of like horror-ish movies where there's this one sort of like idea, like interesting angle that we might not have seen before.
Yeah.
I like this idea. Like it's cool, especially seeing Emily Blunt and John Krasinski together. I don't know if they've done any movies together, but I'm kind of in. I don't know. It looks interesting to me. What do you guys think? Tim?
I'm in.
Tim's in.
It's a really good trailer, I
Mhm.
think. And then there's just look like they put a lot of detail into like creating this world, because they're like when there's a shot of like them like walking through the hallway and they've like painted where like the boards don't creak, so there's like a ton of thought and like detail put into this.
Oh, I missed that.
Cool.
Yeah, there's like white spots and you see like the person like stepping awkwardly on it because like those are the boards. It's like that's where you step so that you don't make a sound. The Monopoly pieces are like made of like
Yeah, I like
fabric
that.
and stuff.
Yeah.
So I think there's a lot of thought and detail into it. And yeah, I don't know. I agree with you. I like these little horror movies that have been coming out with like a little twist on them. Like
one certain twist, like
Yeah.
Lights Out, or like
Lights
not
Out
that it's
or-
good, but like that have these. What was the one where the person was like blind
there's Hush,
Hush.
where she's deaf.
or
Oh,
deaf?
yeah, yeah,
Deaf,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And what was the other one? Don't Breathe.
Don't Breathe, which was like all in the dark, which was not very good.
Yeah, it's interesting ideas.
I think it looks really, really interesting.
Fresh ideas. What do you think, Ty?
It kind of reminds me of. I think it came out this year. I didn't see it. Is that the one with Joel Edgerton?
Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of reminded me a lot of this.
Immediately,
Yeah.
A little bit. Yeah,
That's exactly what I thought
I
of.
was like, "Is this comes at night too?"
Yeah. So, which I didn't see by the way, but it looked. I like the idea of it.
It's very good.
Very good. I'll add to the list.
I agree.
It was okay.
I think it's out there that it's like disappointing. I like it comes at night.
I should check that out. But it reminded me like just of that, and it's kind of cool because they've shown you this world, but they haven't shown you exactly what's happening in this world. Like you have no idea like why it is.
Yeah, what kind of world is this?
Like they show you what it is, but not why it is what it is,
Mm-hmm.
which is really cool. Which worked because it grabbed me. I'm in. I'm pretty excited for this.
I'm in.
Adam,
Looks amazing. I'm actually hyped.
Yeah.
As fuck.
And I think it's
I love it.
it might be like one of the first times I've seen John Krasinski in an actual movie. Like,
well, he has a beard,
Yeah.
so he's doing his serious stuff.
yeah, of course,
Yeah.
I did the beard. So
he hasn't done that much.
yeah, he's known as Jim from The Office. Like that's who he.
I think
will
he had
always be,
13
probably.
hours out this
Past year.
past year.
Is that a movie?
That was maybe a year
Secret
ago, or maybe almost
Soldiers
2
of
years ago.
Benghazi, the Michael Bay movie.
Jeez.
Was it 2 years ago?
It's been a while.
Damn.
I feel like it's 2016 or 2015.
The Michael Bay effect.
Moving on, we got a little teaser trailer,
Yeah.
a little sequel.
Mm.
Deadpool 2. Teaser got the Bob Ross treatment.
Yeah, whacking it.
Whacking it off.
Whack.
I'm
Wet on wet.
gonna whack it again.
So,
Ty, what do you think of this teaser? Does this make you excited for Deadpool 2?
Next.
Yes. This looks amazing. Yeah, like it looks like they didn't skip a beat here. Like they show like the funny Bob Ross impersonation at the beginning, and then they go right into like this like epic montage of moments from the movie, and it just looks great. We got what's her name? Negasonic Teenage Warhead.
Right.
She's got hair now. Very exciting.
Yeah.
She's got some cool fro, which I'm thinking about rocking next time, just because she did it.
Bob Ross thing or her?
No, not Bob Ross. I can do that already.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, I already got that.
You already got that.
Tune into our earlier episodes.
Oof. Don't.
Yeah, no, I'm
subscribe.
I'm very excited about this. Like, it looks like they're like the studio's not holding back at all. They're like not chaining them down. They're letting Ryan Reynolds and the writers do what they need to do.
Gotta do it before Disney steps in and buys Fox.
Yeah, we're seeing T.J. Miller with a gun. You know, like we got looks like we're picking right up.
Adam, what are your thoughts on this? Are you excited?
Yes. I thought
Do
it
I need
was
to ask?
hilarious.
Yeah.
Just fucking hilarious. I don't even... When he's like painting at the top and it cuts away and cuts back and it's just fully done. Amazing. And like I was shocked that they actually showed footage from the movie. I thought it would just be the Bob Ross thing. It's pretty exciting. Like those little few clips we got.
Right.
Hype obviously. Yeah, looks hilarious. I'll be whacking it for sure.
I thought you were already whacking it.
We're whacking.
Yeah,
Woo.
I am.
Tim, what do you think? Are you in?
I'm
You
in.
must be.
Yes, I don't love the first one.
I think you're the only one
That
that
was
loved
good.
the first one. I'm like the only one in the world that didn't love the first one.
That was good. But I'm in on this one as well. Like I like the first one. I like it. I just
like
love it.
Okay.
Didn't love it like everyone loved
I do love Bob Ross.
I know what
though.
that means. 'Cause my dad says that to me all the time. So I know what that actually means.
About you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this was a hilarious trailer. Obviously, I agree, they haven't missed a beat with
Yeah.
like the marketing. Like they're just doing
Super
like
meta.
something super meta with it.
Which is great.
And then when you get that montage, you can see the budget has clearly been upped
Yeah.
quite a bit because the effects and costumes look much
On point.
cleaner and better.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I'm in.
Very crystal clear picture.
As sort of a side tangent, they did a housekeeping. Was it Housekeeping Today or something? There's a Deadpool, like, he was on the cover of Housekeeping.
Housekeeping?
Yeah.
What?
You guys didn't see this?
I have no idea
No.
what you're talking about.
That's amazing.
Oh my god, you guys
Is it
have
with
to
a
look
vacuum
it
and like a
Does
maid
he have
outfit
like
or
I was gonna say,
something?
does he have like an apron on or something?
up. Yes.
That's incredible.
What?
You guys didn't see this?
No.
No.
What?
No.
Scott, I don't read Housekeeping Today.
Well, you should, because he did a whole thing on it.
Deadpool,
Amazing.
apparently.
Do you have I think we need to touch on the fact that do you have a subscription to Housekeeping Today? Like, how do you?
No,
find out
I
about
saw
this?
an article about how he's in Housekeeping Today.
Was it in Housekeeping Today?
Came to him.
I don't know.
assume.
It was like a special edition version.
Okay.
It wasn't like their actual magazine.
Oh.
They put out like a special,
edition.
probably
Still.
probably with like they came with that monthly subscription or whatever.
Yeah.
They had the Deadpool special and
That's
had
cool.
some of his.
Imagine all these moms. They're just like, what?
What the fuck?
Why is there a man in a red suit?
They just look it up.
It had like recipes and all this stuff in it, and
Just chimichanga
it looked
recipes.
it looked hilarious.
That's amazing. That's so
yeah,
clever.
How to paint happy trees.
the Bob Ross thing's hilarious. I'm pretty hyped
Yeah.
for Deadpool 2. I think it's gonna be hilarious.
Sean Blake director, get hype.
Well, I think that'll do it for this episode of the Up Real Late podcast.
That's it. That's it.
Tim,
I thought we had something else. No?
That's it. That's it.
that's it.
That's it.
Tim, where can people find us? You made me second guess myself.
People can find us on Twitter at UpRealLate. You can find me personally on Letterboxd at UpRealTim and on Instagram at TheCraftPundit.
Tyler,
I need a minute.
wake up.
I'm here. You can find us on Facebook and on Instagram at Up Real Late Podcast. You can also find me on Letterboxd at Up Real Time.
Find me on Twitter at Franny25 and Instagram Letterboxd at UpRealAdam.
Nice.
You can find myself, Scott, on Letterboxd at UpRealScott. And yeah, guys, if you enjoy this video, leave a like on it. Leave a comment below in the comment section. And, of course, subscribe to our YouTube channel. And as always, keep it real.